And just give you a bit of a close-up on the frame and the engine with the tank off. You can see that's the servo for the electronic power valve. I'll just turn the ignition on. You'll see that works. Yeah, that just boots up every time you switch the ignition on. You know, as you can see, it's all sort of standard wiring, sort of block connectors, the sort of thing you will see on any sort of European bike. The frame, really impressed with frame, nice welds on it, just like anything else what's out there. I've seen a lot of, how can I put it, bird shit welds on Chinese bikes in years gone by, but this is, you know, it's good stuff. You know, everything's put together nicely. You know, there's little things like where the subframe bolts on, it's a nut and bolt affair, but I'm sure I can put a captive spring tab nut on there, no problem at all, and likewise on the other side. And also on the exhaust as well, I can put a captive sort of tab nut on the back of that, no problem. So it just helps with when you're servicing, so you're not dropping nuts and bolts and things, that's all. But other than that, all the fasteners, I'm really happy with what's on the bike. There's just actually a couple. These two here, in what hold the flap on, I've replaced them with ones what you find in a KTM because they're slightly longer, do the job. And also on the front as well, on the front fork leg, where the cables go through and the hose. I've just put the longer screws in there, but that's it. But again, it's just little subtle upgrades. And yeah, I've got a cap nut on the axle now. That's what you'd find on a 990 Adventure or similar bikes. Its size is 25 by 1.4. The size is 25 by 1.5 pitch, and all I had to do was I had to take off 3mm off the end of the shaft, so it would go deep enough into the nut. That's all, into the spindle. So that's just, you know, a very easy mod, and that will just protect the threads on the end of the spindle as opposed to the standard nut that was on with the threads exposed.